Well, look, Andy has been a parliamentarian before. He was a member of parliament, and he was an excellent member of parliament. I really respect Andy Burnham. I have worked closely with him. I've talked about policing with him on a regular basis. We worked very closely together after the Manchester terrorist attack that took place at Heaton Park Synagogue. So, you know, he's an exceptional politician. He's a great member of the Labour team. You know, he's been a great parliamentarian before. He's got to make a case. He's made that case for standing. Our rules require sitting mayors and PCCs, if they want to seek election for another political office, to seek permission. That's what will be happening today.
So you chair that committee. Will you let him do it?
Well, I'm an independent chair of that committee. I don't think it's appropriate for me to start commenting in a way that might be construed as trying to sway the way that the debate takes place. I don't want other members of that officers group that's going to meet later today to feel that I used my position as the NEC chair and speaking in the media this morning in a way to sway that. I'm there to make sure that the debate takes place in the proper way.
But other people, including one of them who would sit on that committee, Lucy Powell, the deputy leader of the party, she and Ed Miliband and Angela Rayner and Sadiq Khan, they have all made it perfectly clear in their view that he should be allowed to run.
I think people are entitled to their views. Lucy has her own mandate from the party membership. And of course, she's a member of parliament from that region. And of course, senior politicians, members of the cabinet, other party members, councillors, people will have their own views. Of course they will.
But hang on, they're trying to put the pedal on one side of the metal here. You know, they're trying to say that Andy Burnham should be allowed to run. Well, we understand, and I know it from talking to people around Downing Street myself, they do not want him to run. They see nothing but risk for the Labour Party here, potentially allowing Reform a crack at the mayoralty, costing millions of pounds. We've already got a situation where some of the cabinet are out there saying he should be allowed to run, and the impression from Downing Street is they should not. I mean, it's already a mess, isn't it?
Well, look, I mean, people will have their own views, and the NEC officers group will come to its own decision. And there are different perspectives on this. So, of course, some people will want to. Yes, some people will, of course, want to have Andy as the candidate, and he's obviously made his own case for that. One of the reasons why we brought this rule in, though, is not to say mayors and PCCs can never run for Parliament or other elected office, but because it does have organisational implications. So there will be some who worry about that. There'll be others who just want the strongest candidate in the field. It's a finely balanced discussion. There will be different perspectives amongst members of the National Executive Committee, and it is my job to give a chance for all of those perspectives to be heard.